And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on him.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Fournier. Kicks it to Fultz. Down low. 5 to shoot. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Fultz looking around. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Fultz. There's the double team with Warren. Fournier passes to Fultz. Off target from three-point range. Oladipo left side. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. Oladipo, good.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Now, here's Fournier. Here's Gordon. They get it back. Fultz finds Fournier. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Lamb to the right side. Now McConnell, guarded by Augustine. Ring shot on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
.152 left to play in the first. Here's McConnell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And that one, good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
It's deflected. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game, and it's good for 2.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holiday against Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Holiday. Shoots it up. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter...
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Warren, and it's Holiday in at the 2.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Holiday with the 3. Indiana with a new shot clock. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
To the inside, deflects the pass. The Magic trail by 4, and Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Clock at 2. Fournier for 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Indiana leading by 4. Holiday attacking. Pass to Turner. Brogdon against Fournier. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. And now we've got the intentional foul. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Here's Augustine. Turner against Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oladipo goes in.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And stolen by McConnell. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis showing you right there. He's a sneaky athlete now, getting up top for that alley-oop.
Fultz dishes to Augustine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Fultz finds Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the pass to Vucevic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Moss with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball. And finished off by Fultz.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Fultz, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac, and it's Ennis in for Augustine. And a change for the Pacers. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Oladipo. Outside, Lamb. Beyond the arc. They get it again. That shot is off. And here again, the Magic in transition. Up the court they go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, for the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Fultz against Brogdon. Now, here's Warren. D right on him. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he gets up so easily, throwing it down. TJ Warren making it happen.
Fultz against Brogdon. And it's sent back by Turner. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
You know, it's obvious that Oladipo loves getting out on the break. So good in the open court. Quick and effective in these open floor situations. And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. Then for the Pacers, Aaron Holiday is checked in for Victor Oladipo, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's McConnell, makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Pacers lead by 5.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff. And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg, I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren, but I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. McDermott's checked in for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for T.J. Warren. Up top, McConnell. Carter Williams covering, and once again off the mark by Indiana. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. James Ennis, he'll check in for Michael Carter Williams. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze comes in for McDermott, and it's Lamb in there for Aaron Holiday. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's McConnell. He's guarded by Fournier. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Fournier against Turner. Fournier's shot is off. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Bitadze. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Gordon. To the middle. It's blocked. Outside Fournier. Ross in the corner for the tie. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba, and it's Fultz in for Ennis. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Brogdon against Fultz. Here's Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Oladipo taking his time here. The shot that time, not on target. Pass to Fultz. Off target with that shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 5. And fourth. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Magic trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Oladipo is the 2, with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oladipo finds Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Outside Warren, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Now here's Fultz. Isaac trying to break free. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Fultz.
And, you know, Fultz has great control on these floaters. Not an easy shot, but he makes it look easy.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pacers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Warren. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Brogdon, so strong and so composed, does an excellent job of playing through physical defense.
Back to Gordon. Turner with the steal. Oladipo against Isaac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Indiana?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Isaac against Oladipo. Rebounded by Isaac. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 5. Here's Fultz. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
And the layup is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fultz the pass to Ross. Here's Isaac. Vucevic with it. He kicks to Fultz. Offline with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Isaac against Warren. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Back to Isaac, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Brogdon, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Boy, Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Vucevic against Brogdon. Ross for 3. Orlando gets it back. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Isaac finds Fultz. The Magic again can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And here is Warren. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sabonis trying to get open. And staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And it's Turner off the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Isaac. No good, unable to end this run. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Brogdon against Fultz. Now Brogdon. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they are. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Now, here's Garland, and it's in there.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Oladipo against Sexton. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Brogdon outside. From past the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now, here's Sabonis. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Turner finds Warren. Oladipo for 3. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Turner with the steal. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now, here's Oladipo. After the miss from Andre Drummond.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Oladipo for 3. Tips it. And staying with the play, Sabonis. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And stolen by Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. And it's off from three-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. 1:32 left in the first. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside Warren. Shot from 12. Count that one.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Garland the pass to Nance to the left wing. 1:05 left to play here in the first. Now the dish to Garland. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Windler. Makes it off the glass.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Here's Lamb. No good on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Passes it to McDermott. Back to Holiday. Inside. Bitadze. The pass to McConnell. They get it back.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland ahead, up. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. McDermott, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Garland, the pass to Thompson. That one's not going to go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Bitadze can't hit. Cavaliers trailing. One-on-one fast break.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player in his position. Knows where everyone is heading.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 1.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Count it. Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Oladipo for 3. Another shot. Lamb passes to Bitadze. McDermott for 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Porter with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Up again, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got his second bucket.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The pass to Osman. Porter kicks to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. Second chance shot. And it's Drummond missing. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Oladipo. Takes the 3. Again, Oladipo missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
McDermott can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Indiana again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's Lamb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. A 3 from Warren. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Lamb kicks to Brogdon. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cavaliers leading. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Warren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 3 assists in the game. Left side, Sexton. The feed to Love. Osman kicks to Garland. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
It's deflected. Stolen by Brogdon. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Brogdon outside. Oladipo for three. Offensive rebound. And contact on. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
McConnell passes to Holiday. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 2.
This guy's such an excellent offensive rebounder. Sabonis with the finish.
Here's Sexton, and it's sent back by Turner. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Holiday with the three. Kept alive by Indiana. And Turner kicks to Holiday. It's stolen by Nance.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over it. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Out to the wing, to the middle.
And this is why this team considers Turner a defensive stalwart. Long arms, quick feet, the ability to contest shooters. Really good defense.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Down low, over Nance. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
That's tipped. Pass to Sabonis. 1:24 left to play here in the third.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Larry Nance. And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. To the inside. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Holiday left side. Passes it to Turner. Here's McConnell. From downtown, Sexton grabs the board. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And he gets the bucket. Nance has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. For Indiana, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That's good for McConnell. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Right side, Porter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lamb passes to McConnell. There's the triple. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pacers lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Holiday and it's small forward. Here's Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A two-point game. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Brogdon outside. He dishes it to Oladipo. And Turner kicks to Holiday. There's the pass to Brogdon.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On defense, Indiana. The lead is 2. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Here's Garland to tie it up. Passes to Osman. Porter with it. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 4. No good on that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Brogdon finds Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Turner up top. Pass to Brogdon. From past the arc, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Osman, the pass to Love. Count it, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Shots good by Turner.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And he can't get the first one. And Indiana making a change here. Warren's checked in. And he's good on the second. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted second overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Warren, the pass to Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And Sabonis drops them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Sexton dishes to Drummond. No good that time. Indiana leading by 5. Turner inside, defended by Drummond.
Well, how about the vertical of Miles Turner? I mean, my goodness gracious, the ferocity with which he attacks the cup.
Passes it to Sexton. Here's Garland. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's Drummond with the drive. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 10-1 run. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Turner. Warren's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Brogdon with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Garland. It's stolen by Lamb.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Domantas Sabonis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Leaf comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Warren. Here's Windler. And he banks in the layup.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Now Brogdon. Now the pass to Leaf. Fires from the wing. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The Chicago River winding its way through. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And the shot goes in. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Sinks that one from the post. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Now, here's Brogdon. On target from 13 feet.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Power down with both hands.
And you can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Oladipo with the ball. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. White against Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Over White. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brogdon's got 6.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to White. To the paint, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter, and Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Warren the pass to Brogdon. There's the dish to Lamb. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. The Pacers also changing it up. Doug McDermott comes in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. Here's Cornett. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The offensive rebound. Out to Lamb. Tries again. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Zedaransky, the pass to Cornett. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Baseline J on the way. Young, no good. Outside Warren. Pass to McDermott. Here's McConnell. Offensive rebound, Turner. From the arc. McDermott can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the pass to Satoransky. Here's Cornette. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Turner with the steal. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. McDermott with it. He's against Young. Now McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. The Pacers also changing it up. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Lamb.
One of the stronger point guards we have, Chris Dunn, often does his best work in the paint.
Passes it to Holiday. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's McDermott. Back to McConnell. Lets it go with a 3. The shot will not fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Chicago up by 2. From the United States. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Craig trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Young and Carter are the big men inside. Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison, and it's Valentine in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good with the triple. And Young kicks to Valentine. Young dishes to Carter. Dunn passes to Carter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Oladipo. A beautiful reverse layup. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Valentine passes to Carter. Dunn kicks to Young. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Dunn. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Holiday. Pass to Holiday. It's Oladipo on the wing. And the shot goes down. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. He dishes it to Dunn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wendell Carter. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Thaddeus Young. Levine's checked in for Valentine. And it's White in for Harrison. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Brogdon.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Left side, Levine. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Markkanen. That shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Lamb. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Dunn against Lamb. To the middle. Here's Porter. Markkanen trying to break loose. That's good from Porter on the assist from Dunn.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Brogdon outside. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 4. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Outside, Lamb. It's Brogdon on the wing. Fade away. That one a little long. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And the Pacers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Lamb.
And as Markkanen continues to develop his skill set, he'll get to the line a lot more often.
Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Hutchison. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Here's Brogdon, and he goes in for the dunk.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 8. And now we'll send it. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 7. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And that's now 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Carter finds Markkanen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Levine. The pass to Carter. And the shot goes in. Carter's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Pacers trail by 9. Warren on the wing, guarded by Porter. Oladipo, and stolen by White. Here's LaVine. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
White the pass to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Warren against Porter. Outside Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
And finished off by Porter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And Porter, here we go. Inside. Now the feed to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
And here is Brogdon. He's got 13, and Turner stays with it.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
White with it, now defended by Warren. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Harrison passes to Hutchison. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 7. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And he jams it with authority.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Holiday finds McConnell. Satoransky grabs the miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And the basket by Hutchison.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Holiday, the pass to McConnell. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. High post shot, and it falls over the rim and in. McConnell's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
McConnell scanning the floor. Let's go. Off target with the open look.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Saturansky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading by 7. Saturansky the pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Saturansky. Saturansky's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's McConnell, guarded closely. Lets it go from the wing. They get the rebound. Sabonis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Here's Hutchison. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Saturansky. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And Porter subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. And Indiana with a change here too. Ogden's checked in. And the technical free throw is good.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Saturansky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Brogdon outside. From the high post. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Well, the scouting report for Saturansky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Saturansky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. Pacers trail by 10. Brogdon outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Turner. Brogdon with it. Tipped away. Shot from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And White kicks to Markkanen. To the middle. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. White against Oladipo. The putback. And Carter with his second chance point. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And Turner stays with it.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And finished off by Oladipo.
Man, it is hard to shake Oladipo's focus on these drives. Even when you get physical, he still gets it done.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Again, Brogdon missing.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Markkanen finds Levine. And here's Carter. Carter outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Warren, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that aggressive scoring mentality on display. I like how Warren takes it strong and then gets the call.
So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And Carter with his second chance points.
Versatile and polished offensively. What a night for Wendell Carter Jr.
And he comes up with the deuce.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
And so he hits both. 43 seconds left in the game. Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Sabonis. Carter finds White. Back to Carter. Out to White. Down low. 8 feet away. That one wide left. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Turner passes to Brogdon. To take the lead. No good from three-point territory. Here's White. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so...
the tallest building in the state of Indiana. A look at the starting group for the match. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Oladipo. Oh, that was terrific.
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Fultz against Brogdon. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And Oladipo kicks to Warren. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Fultz against Brogdon. Right side Fournier. Beyond the arc. Another shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And stolen by Fournier. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steals.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that 3-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Vucevic scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Gordon over to help. It's stolen by Vucevic. Pass to Fournier. Fultz looking around. Left side Gordon. That gives them the lead.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's McConnell to the inside. And Warren with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Warren's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz with the ball. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by McConnell. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Orlando gets it back. Vucevic finds Gordon. Now Fultz. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Augustine. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana, we've got Jeremy Lamb. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. Here's Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Lamb, and Brogdon subbed in for Oladipo. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams is checked in. Back to Bamba. Stolen by Brogdon. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Magic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Carter Williams. Doesn't go for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Outside Holiday. Brogdon trying to get open. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position. And I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Indiana. McDermott passes to Holiday. The tray. Ross grabs the board. The Magic trail by 7. Bamba with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Isaac with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz, he's checked in for Ross. Warren against Carter Williams. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. 2 points. That one goes. Vucevic has got 6 points.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And it's Warren with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pacers leading by 5. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic, and it's in there. Fultz has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Here's McConnell. Turner inside. No points in the game yet for him. McConnell with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Isaac. Fultz finds Isaac. And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Here's McConnell. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Victor Oladipo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 steal. And Kenny. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Pass to Sabonis.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Fultz with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Here's Vucevic. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Back to Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz. Goes back up. And Vucevic finishes inside. 10 points for Vucevic. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Brogdon against Fultz. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross for three. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Gordon with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Augustine. Ross on the wing, and the pass to Gordon. He kicks to Ennis. Three-pointer Augustine. That shot misses. Pacers leading by 8. On the wing, Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and slam dunk by Lamb.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
No good. Shot missing. The Magic trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Vitadze can't hit.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Now here's Ennis, guarded by Holiday. Gordon, the pass to Bamba. Augustine looking around. Back to Bamba. And Augustine kicks to Ennis. Off target from three-point range. Pacers leading by 8. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Lamb.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bamba inside. Passes it to Augustine. Stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Augustine's got his second bucket.
You know, Augustine is a scoring point guard. He's crafty, but he's highly skilled, and he knows how to put the ball in the hole.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. That's the Pacers' 5. McConnell kept alive. The kick out to Warren. McConnell in the corner. Shoots over Fournier. McConnell passes to Turner.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack it.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Indiana.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Pacers. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. Well, that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by Isaac.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Fultz, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. When he's going up with his shot, he plays through that contact nicely.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
You know, guys, this is not the first time we've seen Oladipo go off. I mean, he's a score-first guard and very aggressive.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Turner. One-on-one here. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And Oladipo really clever at how he leaks out. I mean, seeing the court extremely well and creating an easy opportunity for himself thanks to that speed and recognition.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Turner. Oladipo's got 22 points.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Vucevic with it, picked up by Turner. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Isaac against Sabonis. Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oladipo's running. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Vucevic finds Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Oladipo goes in. Count that one.
He's so good at shooting while in rhythm. Victor Oladipo. I like how he's reading the defense before shooting the pull-up J.
Brogdon against Fultz. Pass to Isaac. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Oladipo taking his time here. Shoots it. Turner. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Indiana.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Oladipo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now here's Fultz. Good on the bucket.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Oladipo for three. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. coming up shortly. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at point. The shot's good from Love. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here's Oladipo. Inside. Turner passes to Sabonis. And it's Brogdon off the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. Osman kicks to Love. The putback, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner inside, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Drummond is doubled. Here's Osman. Nice D from Oladipo.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now, here's Warren. Knocked loose. Left side, Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Up again. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's Osman missing. Pacers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's Turner off the drive. That one drops for him.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Love outside. Over to the wing. Now here's Garland. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Sabonis has to use good timing in order to block shots. That time he did.
Love, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Offensive rebound. Warren finds Oladipo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This helps this team. When Oladipo stays aggressive for a full 48 minutes, he becomes a force.
And it's Drummond missing. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Oh, Turner in position.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time, and pretty good focus on that play.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Now, here's McConnell. On the wing, Holiday. From 12 feet out. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
here's McConnell. Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And over his career, Tristan Thompson has scored mainly through offensive putbacks and in pick-and-roll situations.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Cavaliers leading. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Holiday left side. Had the space there, but it's offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Jeremy Lamb. He's out there with McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Well, Cleveland shooting 43% from the floor. Garland, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint. Here's Holiday following the score by Cleveland.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Porter dishes to Garland. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. Now McConnell. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Porter. A rebound by Bitadze.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
McConnell finds Lamb. Back to McConnell. Off target on the 15-footer. The Cavaliers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Yes, that goes in. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Now, here's McConnell. Kicks to Lamb. Back to McConnell. Bitadze, the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
An even 3-on-3 break. Stolen by Thompson. The pass to Nance. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pacers trail by 3. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. But they get it back. And Holiday has it in the corner. A second chance effort. No good off the back of the rim.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Thompson. Another shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw drops for Lamb. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Doug McDermott. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Sexton, no luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Brogdon outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, Brogdon being the rookie of the year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Lamb. Here's Drummond, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Drummond's got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Brogdon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Left side, Sabonis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back right after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today, but, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against... What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Keeps it alive, and it's Sexton on the follow. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside to Brogdon, 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Warren for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Pacers, Victor Oladipo.
First free throw is good.
Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sabonis.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Here's Drummond. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oladipo outside. Second shot opportunity. Holiday trying to free himself up. Oladipo misses. Sexton the pass to Drummond. That one good for 2. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Here's Oladipo. Second chance shot. Holiday with it. Clock at 6. Tries again. Cavaliers with the rebound. Windler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sexton kicks to Nance. .132 left in the third. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they continue to control the glass.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon outside. Has to Turner. It's Oladipo on the wing. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Cleveland leading by 5. Windler the pass to Drummond. Over Sabonis. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 12.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Nance passes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Sexton against Brogdon. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Brogdon looking it over. He kicks it to Holiday. The offensive rebound. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the small forward. Sexton finds Thompson. And it's sent back by Turner. And here's Sabonis. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Lays it up off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Here's Porter, and there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Garland to the left side wing. Love outside. Three-pointer. Cleveland gets it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Sexton against Lamb. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Free throw drops for Lamb. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Love. The 3 drills the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Oladipo.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Love against Sabonis. And Drummond kicks to Love. 6 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th. Now Garland. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Brogdon steps up, fearless with that one.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Oladipo, here we go. Count it!
Yeah, Victor Oladipo does not mind having the ball in that kind of situation. Outstanding at finding ways to score in the clutch.
Love finds Drummond. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good work defensively by Turner. On offense, here are the Pacers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. It's good!
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
They get it back. Love. Count it!
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
And the Pacers with possession here. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. Can't cash in. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off. Sexton with a shining moment here.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive in biting the contact and really just taking it straight to him. And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Levine. The pass to White. Carter with it. Sabonis defending. Sabonis with the steal. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Outside Warren. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Warren. Takes a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's White. Here's Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Bulls.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, White. Passes to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. And no good that time. Nice D from Warren. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Turner kicks to Oladipo. No good from outside.
Oh, if you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Oladipo. Turner finds Sabonis. Brogdon outside. No good on the shot. And it's Chicago the other way. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. And then Carter with the jam.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. A 3-ball. Markkanen pulls it in.
They're still looking for his first points in the quarter. He's not doing anything to help them cut into the lead.
Carter kicks to Porter. Left side, Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Porter passes to Markkanen. Goes back up. Kick out to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. .50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's McConnell. Done with some nice D. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Hutchison. The rebound by Holiday.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Back to McConnell. Holiday looking over the floor. Over in the corner, Lamb. They could use a bucket. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Standing just over 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan. Yeah, Lamb could be a difficult guard to defend when he sneaks inside.
Cornette passes to Dunn. Young dishes to Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. No good with the layup. And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, also Thomas Satoransky out there, and it's Young in at the 4 spot.
And a key piece in one of the biggest NBA trades over the past few years. Lamb was sent by the Rockets to the Thunder in exchange for James Harden. That was a major trade.
Harrison's checked in for Chandler Hutchison.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, GA. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Outside Holiday. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And a wide open look for Lamb. Off target from outside. The Bulls leading by 5. One-on-one here. Here's Harrison. And there's the pass to Satoransky. Valentine kicks to Cornette. Pass to Harrison. 6 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. And that one good.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Satoransky against Holiday. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The shot by Harrison, no good. Pacers trail by 7. McDermott finds Holiday. It's blocked. Valentine with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Holiday. Outside Holiday. Passes it to McDermott. Holiday against Young. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And here's Young from the arc. A rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Cornette. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Holiday up top. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And stolen by Dunn. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh, that was something else.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Here's McConnell. Indiana again missing. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Levine. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Carter left side. And stolen by McConnell.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Carter, the pass to Levine. This is DeMarkinen. Back to Levine. Pass to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 10 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
McConnell with it, and it's Carter picking him up. And it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr., 6'11", able to use his great lift to get the block right there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
McConnell kicks to Holiday. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Markkanen. Lobs it up. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago? Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. Got a piece of it. Levine passes to Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Carter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's sent back by White.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
The pass to Levine. Good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. It's Oladipo on the wing. To the inside. Markkanen on the double team. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 11. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Warren. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we know about Warren's unfortunate injuries in the past, but when he's healthy, he sure is exciting to watch.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Lamb comes in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Oladipo. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. And Young slams it home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Brogdon. No good on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. And now here comes Young leading the break. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And it's done in for Harrison. No good from Lamb. The Bulls leading by 15. Done with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Good on the shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. McConnell kicks to Warren. Lamb up top over Valentine. They get it again, and Turner stays with it.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Dunn outside. The dish to Young. Back to Dunn. Bulls moving the ball around. Satoransky in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Warren. Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. to Dunn. Inside. Young left side. Over Turner. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Dunn. 6 points for Thaddeus Young.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bulls lead by 19.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's McConnell. Dunn covering. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McConnell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pacers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts, and the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Carter inside the three-point line, misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. Out to White. Back to Markkanen. Feeds to Carter. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Turner. A second chance effort. The kick out to Holiday. Three-pointer. The shot by McConnell, no good.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And then Carter with the jam.
Completing the fast break. Carter Jr. is a rim-to-rim runner. He moves well.
And it's Turner off the drive. And good that time.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Levine wide open. The three-pointer no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Turner dishes to Oladipo. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Levine kicks to Carter. Over Sabonis. And again, no good by Chicago. Oladipo goes in. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 11. And here comes the break. Levine inside the three-point line. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Oladipo's got 12 points here in the second half. Now Markkanen. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Porter's checked in. Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive.
Bean passes to White. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Over Oladipo. No good off the front iron. Pacers trail by 5. Jumps up. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this game exciting.
Carter finds Porter. They need this one. Count it.
Really growing up in these moments. You got to respect the concentration Porter has in the clutch.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oladipo right side. Passes it to Sabonis. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Levine for 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
It counts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Good.
A big like Turner just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
For 3, Levine. But they recover it. Another shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with